It's that time of the year again, fellas. It is time for another delicious bank video. And this year, it's the 2018 version. So we're looking at probably about a 4 billion bank increase since last year. Let's take a look into the bank and see what has changed. Some massive increases this year. Straight away, you can see at the top, the bank value is 8.3 billion. Now, that is not including a lot of the sigils, which actually don't show up on the OSBuddy exchange price. That's just a guesstimate there. So we're looking at over 9 billion at the moment. Now, some significant changes is over the year of 2018, we've pulled out countless items, including, of course, that lovely Ellie there you can see in the tab. Pulled out countless amount of sigils. We've finished off items like the Eternal Gem, all the visages. It's been a huge increase to the bank. So we're going to quickly run through all of the tabs here. As you can see straight away, a 465 million cash stack. A lot of that has come from alchables, like the Onyx bolts from Corp, crafting battle staff, stuff like that. We have the Inferno cape there, the Ardimat's cape. A lot of this tab is the bolts that we've made. So 116k rune bolts there, looking mega mighty, along with all these arrow stacks too. They're all in the white stacks there. Good amount of dragon arrows. As we scroll down, we've got a full graceful set there. All the Void Elite, the nice cannon for the Slayer. Multiple Mats capes. As you can see, we've got a couple more Inferno capes as well for the placeholders, which is beautiful. Along with that, we have a huge stack of Numulite there from the Fossil Island Wyvern grind. Cannonballs from Corp, and then you can see quite a few Dehides there too from the Vorkath grind, along with a good amount of Superior Bones. A Vernic Defender, that's one of our Raids 2 drops that we've got. Haven't done too many Raid 2 overall, but we have pulled out a couple of items there. Also a huge stack of Onyx Bolt tips, which we're eventually going to make into bolts with all of those Runite bolts, and then out for about 9,000 each. Beautiful stuff. Second tab, looking very similar to the last 2 years. The layout hasn't changed too much, but we have got, of course, the farming tab, guesstimated at 370 mil. Got a good amount of magic seeds there, good amount of U seeds, loads and loads of herbs. The Ranarr seed stack is looking absolutely amazing right now. 933 Ranarr seeds. Going to be really, really fun to farm those. And you can see the secondaries, including the Desert Goat Horns. White berries are quite a lot because of Corp Beast. Good amount of mahogany seeds there as well. Started getting some Ultra Combos together so I can start farming a lot of these. I want to be able to get as many herbs as possible from those seeds. So we have a ton of potions for the upcoming content this next year. A lot of these herbs are also uncleaned as well. These are from raids. Currently trying to knock out the rest of the items at raids. We're currently 13 out of 15. So we're getting a lot of unnoted herbs from those, which we'll probably clean after we've finished the grinds. On to the next tab, we have our Clue Scroll tab, guesstimated at 91.6 mil. Third age range top there, which we got a couple years back in 2016. Multiple uncompleted sets here. I'll show the clue box later on, but these are basically all the items that we've not yet completed or used for other clue scrolls. So for example, all of the blessings, got a lot of Croisers there. Need to do like an easy and medium clue grind to eventually finish all of the sets. A lot of different armor sets there, needs one piece to complete. Loads of robe sets here as well. This one is literally just needing the gloves, and we can put that inside the house to save us a lot of bank space. Same with the samurai as well. I just need the boots and the hat to finish that one. As you can see, the beautiful gilded boots there. We got an absolute amazing clue earlier this month, which was actually our rarest clue ever. Check out the video. That's actually on my YouTube right now with the gilded boots and also some other very rare items as well. One of our gilded pieces, the other one being the gilded square shield, which I believe is actually inside the house right now. For some reason, you can't store away the gilded though. So some very cool items in here. A lot of the sets yet to be completed. Next, we move on to our runes tab. So as you know, we've runecrafted a lot over the past 2 years and stacked up a ton of runes. The blood rune stack is looking absolutely awesome, ready for Theatre of Blood. The rest of the runes usually buy from stores, so a lot of these could be more, but they're very, very easy to get back. Turn those into some white stacks just by buying them in packs, really. Same with the death runes as well. I can just buy those from the Magic Guild. We have a lot of battle staffs here. Corp Beast gave a ton of mystic staffs, which we can then alch. The wyverns that we were doing were dropping loads more mystic staffs, and also from the nechrils from the Slayer grind as well, which is why the mystic air staffs are significantly more. New item coming in there from the new troll quest that teleports you straight to the new icy place, which is really cool. That's used for our farming runs, and then a couple more tabs there for teleports as well. So this consists of runes, staffs, and then a few teleport options. Next tab is one of the most used tabs. It is the food tab. As you can see, not looking good, boys and girls. The sharks have indeed been depleted. Those wyverns absolutely sucked us a try. So the food is not looking as mighty as it could be right now. But we have got a good amount of karambwams and a good amount of tuna potatoes. I guess you can guess where those are from. Ton of potions. These decanter potions are currently here because of raids. These are all the potions we are using, so I thought may as well leave them there because they're going to be going into those slots anyway as we do more and more raids. So super stores looking absolutely amazing. Sarada and brews, probably going to make a ton of those very soon. We've got a ton of nests there and a ton of Toflax there, so the brews should be no problem at all. And then the super combats and range pots are also looking pretty damn decent. Nice. All right, guys. Look at the screen right now. Prepare yourselves for what we call the PogChamp tab. That's right. It's the big boy tab. It's the big value tab that bumps up the whole bank value. Are you ready? It's got an Ellie on it. It must be friggin' good. Boom! This tab, of course, has been one of the most prestigious tabs over our last few bank videos. And it still continues to impress. Compared to last year, if you compare this to the 2017 bank video, as you know, the sigil stacks have absolutely gone up. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of sigils for an Ironman account. 14 sigils in total, 1 LE, 8 spectrals, and 5 arcanes. Made a couple into shields, and then kept the rest as sigils, just because it looks nice, you know. If you have, like, the sigils and the spectral spirit shield above it, it just looks cool. Good amount of elixirs there as well, 30 holy elixirs for any placeholder blessed spirit shields. So in total, we have completed most of the God Wars drops. We've got all the God Wars sets here, all laid out. Do need to go back to God Wars to get some more shards. We will probably do that later on. We have all 3 Visages now. Recently finished that Ancient Wyvern Shield, which took us over 20,000 kills to get, compared to the 3.4k for this one on Vorkath, and the 2.2k back in 2015 for the DFS original Visage. Got all the mutagens there, a lot of Zora drops. We have a lot of Zora items here, all in the white stacks there. Beautiful. DK rings galore. A lot of the wilderness rings too. A lot of placeholder treasonous rings from Venenatis. Venenatis is very, very kind to us. Got the Cerberus boot set. A lot of dragon items. So eventually when we aim for our 1 billion cash stack, which is currently at 465 mil, we're probably going to end up alching a lot of these items that are coming up, including these dragon items. Probably going to alch the dragon plate legs, the dragon plate skirts, and some of the weapons too, but keep some of the rarer drops, of course, like the dragon pickaxe, the dragon axes. So we've got the full dragon set there. We've not got the plate body or the kite shield. We'll be doing that grind probably later in the year to claim back our fashionscape. But I've also got to do master clues as well to claim the gilded to then trim that again. We have a ton more rune items this year. They've been adding up. I haven't yet alched these, so they've been stacking up over 1,000 pickaxes, 1,000 axes. Like, a lot of these stacks now are in the thousands. Eventually going to alch these, and this will then alch for probably about 250 plus mil together, which is absolutely beautiful. As we scroll down, we've got some Slayer items on the right-hand side here. Tons of Ranger sets now, so tons of Robin Hood hats. I think I've even put some of these in the house as well, but overall the Ranger stat there's looking mighty. Loads of Mystic sets there from Corp, from the Slayer grind there as well. Got the Champion gear, as you can see, these granite boots. These granite boots, like, don't sleep on these granite boots. These are worth like 1.6 mil now. So they put up the bank value quite a bit there. Obviously, these are from the Fossil Island Wyverns, and the whip stack is not looking as mighty. Those were used at the Wyvern grind to get all these granite boots, so we've kind of traded the stacks there a little bit. Okay, scrolling down some more, we have a lot of logs there, but it's been stacked up from PVM. More Zenites and more Slayer items, so these are all from the Demonic Gorillas. Quite a few placeholder torches there. A mighty amount of Onyx bolts we're going to alch eventually for the cash stack. Loads and loads of crystal keys. Ton of bones stacked up from PVM as well. Good amounts of Vorkath heads there too. Okay, so some new items coming up here that you didn't see in the last bank video. We, of course, have the infamous Twisted Bow, which we put out this year as well. So, as I said, we are now 13 out of 15 raids. We're looking for the Dragon Claws and the Twisted Bucklet to finish the whole raid. So, we'll probably do that this year. Got a ton of Spirit Shields there, along with the Holy Elixirs up top there. Load of placeholder raid items, including Ancestral. Got a placeholder Kodai there. The original one is actually inside this tab. There it is, with that beautiful imbued heart as well. So we have the Eldermaul, the Twisted Bow, quite a few placeholder Dragon Harpoons. And then at the bottom, we've just threw in some of the newer items. So this is from Grotesque Guardians. I've got all the Grotesque Guardian items there. Ton of Granite Cannonballs. A couple more placeholder Visages, which go along with these there. So we've got a good amount of Visage on the account now. 4 Dragons of Crossbows. These are sitting at about 160 mil right now. So those are very, very pricey. And then a few placeholder Dark Bows are Zamihasta. This is our other Raids 2 item, the Just the Shah Legs. That's 2 out of 7 at Theatre of Blood. If you're wondering why the Wyvern Bone is there, I just kept that in the bank as a trophy. That's our last ever Fossil Island Wyvern kill. Thank the Lord. And this Dragon Metal Shard is actually not from a drop. It's just bought from the Mythic Guild to then make the Dragon Kite Shield and the Dragon Plate Body later on when I decide to go for those. So overall, this is actually sitting at a 6 build tab. The sigils do throw it off because these do not show up as on the value because they're not traded on the Grand Exchange. So overall, this tab is probably sitting at over 6 billion GPs there. Absolutely beautiful. The next tab is the smithing tab. So the ores are looking a lot more mighty now. We have been stacking them up since we finished 99 smithing back in 2016, 2017. So since then, not really done too much smithing. We've just been stacking up the ores to get back to these stacks here. So the ores are looking absolutely beautiful right now. The gems also, incredible amount of gems there from the raids and from the Vorkath. And the bars are not doing too shabby either. So overall, a nice looking tab, still in the same layout, and some of the numbers have changed there to bring it up to a value of 384 million. The next tab is quite a messy tab. It's mostly our jewelry / skilling tab. So as you can see at the top, a lot of jewelry. As we scroll down, we've got Grigories, we've got the scepter there, we've got the diary items. A lot of these I'll pull out for the clue scrolls there. Ton of planks stacked up now, so even though we have finished the construction grind, in the future I could go for a lot more experience by banging these out into some planks and then knocking out some easy XP in construction there. The buckets as well have stacked up quite nicely. Those are all from logging every single day. You get 83 buckets from Bert, just from logging into the game with the diaries. As we scroll down, you can see some very random items. Got a couple of more Slayer items there in this tab. Bone Crusher, of course. The Achievement Diary Cape, the Music Cape, and the Quest Point Cape there. Battle Staff's also been stacking up. A lot of these will need to be out to later on, so just threw them into this tab for now. It's quite hard to squeeze into this tab to sort out. We've got a couple of Revenant bracelets there. Haven't really started the Rev grind yet. Haven't got more than probably 2,000 Revs, so the bracelets have mostly been used up. Not too many of those right now to show. And then been fishing some more Karambwams off stream. In the Master Scroll book, we do have a nice amount of teleports in there that we've been stacked from the clue scroll, so those are looking absolutely awesome. And then probably going to add to those as we do more clue scrolls. So, on to the next tab. This is also a very random tab. To you, it may look just like junk, but really this is used for clue scrolls. So, Elite and Master Clue Scrolls will ask you to use a various amount of items on there, including making maybe like a green dyed body, maybe making like some sort of like black d'hide, or just showing an item like the Barrow Chest Anchor to follow the bard. So this is basically for elite clues and master clues, and I've just threw all the items into here that I use for that. A couple of random items in here as well, but it just overall is quite a random tab for clues. And then final, last but not least, it is of course the Barrows tab. This has not changed at all. Not done too much Barrows over the last year, and it is still ordered in the same way. So nice amount of placeholders there. We're going to probably return to Barrows one day just for fun, just to get some elite clue scrolls. So this tab will only grow from here. But it is looking very, very nice at a value of 87 million. So since last year, there's been, as I said, a 4 billion increase to the bank account. I believe 5 billion was the value last year. So 4 billion a year is pretty damn good. Like, damn. I'm guessing that's for the fact of course, the Twisted Bow. Could be a lot more. Rage 2 has come out. We've not seshed much of that. We are going to go into the boss kill counts now to show you when we got some of these items and what we're looking forward to as well. So let's move on to the features onto the boss log here. We have 517 Kriaras, 463 Zilianas, 481 Gradors, 450 Zammies, and then the DKs are around the 700s, Giant Maul at 3.3k, Cavalry Queen 824, King Black Dragon nearly at 5,000 kills. We did get a Visage, but not got the pet yet. Callisto only at 49, not done too much of that. Benonite is 1.1k, Vetian at 752. These bosses here are kind of thrown off because I did a lot of these before they updated them on the log. Not too many Chaos Elementals, not really that useful to kill. Chaos Fanatic ain't killed that much since, but a majority of these kills were before they added the kill counts. Scorpius sounds about right. Crazy Arcade is probably over 1k added with the previous kills. Barrows just sitting at 1776. Corporal Beast, we finally finished at 6,061. Woo! The holy number there for the Ellie. We've left it at that for a trophy of our grind. Zora sitting at just over 10,000. Not too many Zora kills within the year. We've got 81 Jads, 3 Zuks, so that's 3 Inferno Capes, 2.4k Kraken, 641 Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, 1.1k Cerberus, 552 Abyssal Sires, 162 Scatizos, 331 Wintertods. Haven't killed any Obors. Nope, haven't bothered. Pretty useless. Maybe one day. We've now got 1.7k raids with 2 items to go. Done 10 challenge raids as well when that first came out. The Ranged Archaeologist, that's the guy on Fossil Island, very useless, not going to bother killing him. Grotesque Guardian, 625 to finish that. Vorkath, 3.4k to finish the Skeletal Visage there. That's the Moss Giant boss, only 1 kill on that to test it out. And then the Theatre of Blood, 148 Theatre of Bloods for the 2 items there, and still looking for quite some big items. So, on our beautiful Eternal Slayer gem that we also claimed this year, let's check out the Slayer log. So, a lot of useless, I'll scroll through this, a lot of useless stuff on here that we don't really kill. But let's get to the big boy ones. We've got like 13.7k Cave Horrors, 8.3k Blood Valves, 17.1 Aberrant Spectres. Like some of these are in the big numbers here. Nearly 30k Abyssal Demons there, 24,000 Necreals. My goodness gracious. A lot of these are barrageable tasks, which is why the big numbers there. We've got 19,000 Smoke Devils. That's a big one. 558 Superior Creatures to finish the Eternal Gem. And the Imbued Heart within that. So that is beautiful. That's the amount of Wyverns that basically took me to get the last shield. The Wyvern Visage. So a lot of kills on those. And those are only on the Ancient Wyverns as well. So no smaller ones included in those. 1.5k Revenants 2. Not started our Rev grind yet, but I have tested them out on release. And honestly, I'm really excited to go do Revs, because now that we've found out if you're schooled, you get a 3 times better chance. It is very cool stuff indeed. Right, so now that the overall bank and those are done, we're going to move over to the house. We're going to check our clue box real quick, check the pets, and then we're going to move on to the overall playtime of the account. So let's run over to our clue box over here and have a look. In here are a lot of the completed sets. So let's do a quick run through of the easies. Going to scroll down. So easies, I haven't really done too many. As you can see, a lot of these are blurred out. Not a lot of these are finished at all. But in the future, we'll go and do a ton of easy clues and try and finish some of these off. So not too interesting there. Medium also needs some work, but we did do about just under 500 clues here. So some of these are complete. I could move Ranger Boots into there. But yeah, a lot of these sets still need completed. A couple more of the masks I need. Vestments also need to finish. Not too bad at all. Ooh, one more banner to finish there as well. Hard clue tab should be a bit more interesting. I've finished a good amount of these. 2 more Rune Heraldic Shields to finish though. A lot of these are completed. Same with the Vestment Ribs there as well. You actually need to do easy and medium to finish those. Still need the red DI'd. I think it's the chaps I need for that. I haven't got those in about 1.5k clues there. But the rest of these are pretty much completed. There you go. The Gilded Square we got earlier this year. And then a lot of the D-Hide boots as well. Needing the Dragonhide boots, the ancient ones there to finish the set. Elite. Let's scroll through this. Good amount of the items completed here. Elite's actually one of our most completed. Not a lot of items we need to finish on the Elites here. Obviously, the Ring of Nature is quite rare. Ranger's Tunic I've got inside the bank. And one more Scarf there to finish that. Don't even bother with these. Like, I could finish these. This is going to take a long time to do the sets. I think there's about 5 parts to this set. But about those, yeah, I think I'll pass on getting those, mate. Okay, Master Rewards. These are very, very rare. Ring of Coins, quite rare to finish as well. I need one more mask. I need the Obsidian Cape. Quite a few items smashed out on these Masters here. These sets also going to take a long time to complete. I need one more item for this. I have got the Scroll Sack because I've completed 200 Masters. I'll probably show the clue completions after the house, I guess. Samurai outfit, mummy outfit, and the Anku costume also need to be completed there. Beautiful stuff. Let's move it to our little pet house over here to go show you the pets. So, as you can see, we've got quite a few little guys crawling around here. Let's have a look at the old house. We have the Chaos Elemental Pet, the Mole Pet, Calphite Princess, Corp, the Pet Snakeling, the Venonitis Spiderling, the Jad. I've got 2 herons in total, I believe. I've got 2 Pet Snakelings as well. 1 Scutizo Pet, a Grotesque Guardian, the Vorkath Pets, and then these are just some cats here. So 11 pets in total on the account right now. And hopefully way more to come. Okay, let's go to Lumbridge next to check our playtime. And then finally we'll go and check the amount of clue scrolls we've done for a lot of those rewards there. Right, my boy Watson, where you at? I'm intrigued. Probably a ton of hours since last year. Here it comes. Boom! 549 days and 15 hours. That is absolutely incredible. Let's do some quick calculations there. So let's times that by 24 plus the 15 hours. That is 13,191 hours on the account. Now, this account is actually 4 years old now. It was made on the 13th of October 2014 on the day of release of Ironman mode. Now, you may be thinking, Curtis, you're giving over your frigging account details. Stop it. It's okay, boys. You know, this account has got the protection on it. And it's all right to show the playtime here. Obviously, that's way more than the days created because that was created back in the day on the RS3 on the EOC. Okay, so last but not least, let's go head over to the Woodcutting Guild and run over to Watson to see how many clues we've got. It might actually be faster to go from the Corp portal, actually. Let's run from here. We'll go and say hello to Watson and have a look at our total clues there. But it was only just today I actually finished the 200 master clues. It's 100 for the sack, but we managed to get a nice milestone of 200 today, so I thought it may be worth to go and show this here. So some big updates that we are working on right now is we've just finished the Visage set. We're now working on, of course, the rest of the items, as I've said. Once we finish those, probably going to move on to Fear of Blood, finally work on the Revenant items. So some very rare ones coming up. And then we've got Kebos Lowlands release, bringing in some new Slayer items at the start of the year as well. So a lot more to work on over the year of 2018-2019. So we have 1 in 20 easy clues completed, 510 mediums, 1,572 hards, 478 elites, and of course the 200 masters there. Oh, I'm rank legend. That's pretty damn cool. All right, so that is pretty much going to summarize the 2018 bank video. A very recommended or asked for bank video, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I will see you on the live streams. We've got obviously the raid content going on right now, so going to try and be finishing that and then doing the Kebos Lowlands release in January. So you should see a lot more videos coming out with some newer item and some new reactions on there. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video and want to see a bank video next year at this time. They come out every single year, and the bank increases by a huge amount. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next, probably, reaction video getting a raid item. Goodbye for now.